So here we have the Ford Grand C-Max on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you can see we have reversing sensors. Currently all 7 seats are in place. This is the amount of space you have as a 7-seater. Let me show what it's like with the 2 rear ones folded down. As you can see, you get a lot of extra space when you fold them down, and it's now as a 5-seater. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle at the bottom, we've got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge, and above that, the total miles for this car, which are 18,777. To the right-hand side of that, it will show what gear this car is currently in. As it's an automatic, we're in P for park. And then you have the speedometer, the digital readout for the speedometer above that. You can change the information that's displayed there by using buttons on the steering wheel. So there's various different bits of individual fuel economy information, or you can have these 4 kind of main pieces, if you like, all being displayed at once, or back round to that digital readout for the speedometer. To make those adjustments, you use these buttons over here. On the right hand side, we have stereo controls, and in the center there, voice activation for your phone, so you can make and receive phone calls without having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you paired it up, and that's done over on the central screen. So to pair your phone, just hit pair phone.
Search for sync on your device and select sync once it is found.
And then just follow those instructions on screen. We can go back to the home screen just at the bottom there. When it comes to music in this car, we have got, on the left-hand side, you can see AM, FM and DAB radio, CD player, USB input, Bluetooth audio, so we can stream our music wirelessly, SD memory card input, and auxiliary input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. This car has also got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing that working on both our website and on our Facebook page. Below that, if we move the gear lever out the way, you can see the air conditioning. We've got fan speed, direction of the air is just here, temperature over on the right hand side. That button turns the air conditioning off or back on again. This one will recirculate the air that's in the car. It's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the temperature you set on this dial. We've got a proper heated front screen as well as the heated rear screen. Down the bottom here, this button turns off the stop and start. So I've pushed that now to turn it off. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. So that button turns that system off. We have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, and then a 12-volt charging socket. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.